So hopefully now you have your sprites created, your bad car with the dust coming out the back, the good car with the costumes for the lights. So let's look at how we're going to put code together for this. So for my bad car, if you'll notice when we play, the bad car is following my mouse wherever it goes. So in order to make that happen, I have a green flag starter piece, and you can find that under events. So there's my green flag. I'm going to drag that out. I also have under control, I have a forever loop, which will do whatever's inside it forever. And inside that, I have a motion, which points my bad car towards the mouse pointer. And then it takes 5 steps. And it just continues that process over and over and over. So every time I move my mouse, then it aims towards my mouse and keeps traveling. All right, so let's look at the good car. So for the good car, I've got very similar motion. When the green flag is clicked, forever, it's going to point towards, instead of using my mouse pointer, it should show you a list here of all of the sprites you have created. So every time you add a sprite, it goes into this bar, and I can choose bad car. So that means this bad car is going to follow the good car. Sorry, this good car is going to follow the bad car. Now notice I made it a little tiny bit slower. This one moves 4 steps when my bad car moves 5 steps. So that means the police car is always going to be falling behind just a little bit. So that's how we get our motion to work. Now the costumes, what I'm going to do here for my bad car, green flag. So whenever I click start, this starts happening. Another forever loop. And inside that, I go to my looks, and I'm going to pull out simply go to next costume. So there's my next costume. If I go again to my good car and look at its costume, you'll see that there is my 2 costumes with the lights looking different. So it's just flashing back and forth between these 2. And the only thing different in these 2 is the color of the lights. So I'm going to jump back to my code. So it's always aiming towards the good car or the bad car, and it is changing costumes every half second. So I made it wait 0.5 seconds between switching from one costume to the other. And then the last thing I did was go to my sounds. And I wanted to add a new sound. So I click, choose a sound, and I want to search for a sound. And when I do that, it opens up all kinds of different sounds I can pick and choose from. So I typed in police, and I get police siren. So when I choose that sound, it comes into the file associated with the good car. And then I can tell when I go back to my code, I want to again green flag forever if play police siren until done. So it's going to play that sound and then play it again right away and then play it again right away. So I have my movement, my costume change, and my sound in the good car. And in the bad car, I have my movement and my costume change. There's no sound associated with the bad car. So let's watch this one more time. Here we go. Okay. So we've added 2 new skills then. We have added the ability to change costumes. And again, that is control, duplicate. And then once you get your copy of the original costume, you just change what you need to change. And we have our 2 costumes for our police. And then we also searched for a sound, brought that sound in, and then when we went back to our code, we can pull that sound from our code. So we can play the sound until done, which is generally what you want. We can play the sound from the start. We can stop all sounds. We can do all kinds of different things. Okay, so that's going to be your afternoon task. You're going to recreate, doesn't need to be a police chase like mine. It can be anything you want chasing, but I need to see a costume on both vehicles or both objects, and I would like you to add at least one sound to that. Okay, good luck.